For some insight into how David Blaine gets ready for these stunts, I'm joined now by magician Andrew Mayne. Andrew, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me, Melissa.
I know you've worked with Blaine on several specials, not on this stunt in particular, but can you just give us a sense of how he prepares both physically and mentally for something like this?
Well, actually, my involvement's been more towards the magic side of what he's done. Whereas when he does an endurance stunt like this, he works with a number of different people. For instance, if you watch a special last night, you saw him training with Navy SEALs, with free divers, and depending upon the kind of stunt, he seeks out the expertise that can help him do that.
So a lot more goes into this than people may actually assume. Let's talk about the toll it takes on his body. We were just talking about possible liver damage, dehydration, loss of sensation. I mean, people look at this and think that's crazy.
Oh, absolutely, it's crazy. I can't imagine how this guy can do it. I can't even stand in line at the post office for 20 minutes, let alone to stand in a box or float in a bubble of water for 7 days or 44 days like he saw in London. It's incredible. The kind of willpower that takes, it's rare.
And we're just looking at some tape of it, and obviously showmanship is a lot of this, but we saw him twitching there. We also saw him, trembling inside the bubble. How much of this is actually real, honestly, and how much of this is playing up to the crowds and to the television?
Well, I only know as much as you do from what I saw last night, and I believe what I saw. That was just a tremendous physical ordeal he put himself through. 7 days underwater, and then at the end of that to try and break that world record stunt, and then to hold his breath as long as he did. And if you told me last week that he was going to hold his breath for 7 minutes, 8 seconds, and you told me that was the world record, I would have believed that.
Right. Again and again, one of the divers who rescued him, he said to him, I think I failed, I failed, I failed. Do you think he failed?
I mean, if his attempt was to try and break the record, sure, he fell short of the record, but did he impress us? Did he surpass what I think most of us thought he could do? Absolutely. And remember, leading up to this, there was a lot of skepticism. People were thinking that he was going to be using some sort of trickery, that he was going to be using just an oxygen feed in advance of this to try and saturate himself, which he did not do. He did this, as far as I understand, in a very legitimate manner, and I was impressed. So I think he succeeded.
Yeah, it certainly has a lot of people talking about it. All right, magician Andrew Mayne, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
And while David Blaine may